Buongiorno.
Hello, how are you doing? We're back. And it's been...
Several months. It's me, I'm back.
Chris is back. I'm back.
In the sack. With Jack. Jack's here too.
Jack. Yeah, we got Jack shit.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Jack. Jack's gonna shut up for the rest of the podcast. So what's been new, guys?
Oh,
How you been?
Man. 6 months.
6 months?
6 months.
No, it wasn't 6 months.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been like 3 months.
I want to say like 3, 4.
Okay, you can say 3, 4, but you're wrong. It's been 3.
3.
August,
You
July,
count exact days?
June, May. I mean, I'm not counting exact days. Maybe since like April. So maybe 4 months. Yeah.
So 4 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for 4 months. By the way, I was off by 2.
That's a big margin,
Okay.
though.
2 to 1, yeah.
6 months is half a year. That's
Okay.
already half a year. That's
All
way
right.
too long.
Okay, so I'm wrong.
Yeah. Get fucking used to it.
Cold. But it's good. Yeah, so for 4 months. We've been gone. I grew a beard.
You need to, yeah.
I
So
cut my hair.
It's a 6-month growth beard.
Yeah. Well, from May.
So that's probably 3 months.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Lots been going on in the past 4 months, but also not very much at all. Depends on how you look
New
at it.
Jersey's super close to getting legal cannabis.
That's what they say. September they're going to vote on a bill.
Sometime between August 18th and Labor Day. The
That's what they
Attorney
say.
General's got the state court system shut down in a way where anything cannabis related is to be put on hold until September 8th.
That's
Conveniently right after September 5th.
What's convenient about September 5th?
Is that's the end of the window for when the bill should be passing the governor's desk.
Ah, okay.
Between September 5th, Labor Day, and August 18th.
It'd be
which
really
is,
fucked if it didn't pass.
well, if it didn't pass,
What a
man,
fucking cock tease.
I think I'd get a medical card anyway.
I probably wouldn't because it costs like $500.
Well, the good doctor said he's going to hook us up since we're from Chillin Out.
Oh, great. It'll cost $400.
No, he said about 150.
Even still, that 150 could be spent on
Adds up about 4
weed.
times.
Yeah.
It's about 600.
But you say 154 times?
Yeah, because you got to make like 3 visits to him.
Oh, that's not fucking. That's more than 500 then.
600. It's 100 more.
Yeah.
But so the thing is I would do that because it's like every 3 months.
I got bills, man.
It's every 3 months. After that, it's just 150.
Every 3 months you'd pay another 150 to keep the license?
Pretty much.
Yo, can we talk about how they're fucking gouging medical patients? That's stupidly. Yo,
I've heard that. I've had people come in here say they've talked to certain doctors and they're like, yeah, they take insurance.
do they really?
They take insurance and they're like, yeah, they'll just let you pay your copay, which is like $20.
They take insurance?
Yeah. And that's like, some people tell me that this is what some doctors take. But I'm like, I know of no doctor.
You know. Not that I know of. But even still, that's
I just
kind
know
of fucking
of
ridiculous.
I just know of our doctor, Dr. THC.
Having to pay for a license every 3 months is like most licenses don't expire in that period of time. I mean, like driver's license lasts like fucking 4 years or some shit, right?
Driver's license do last for like 4 years or something.
Yeah. Life insurance license lasts for 2.
Yeah.
Medical weed license 3 months. That's bullshit.
I mean, I think they're gonna try and expand on that once it goes rec.
That is an extra fucking
They also wanna-
$600 a year.
They also want to double the amount of medical places around here.
$600 of weed can last me a year.
That's what I'm saying. So the thing is
Yeah.
that it's progressing. There has been a progression since the last time that we've made a podcast here. There has been lots of news, guys. There has been lots of movement been going on. The Attorney General announced that everything in the court system is like that's what's tight, so tight to me, is that the Attorney General himself made the order to shut down the court system in a way where anything cannabis related just gets dismissed
Yeah.
until September 8th.
Yeah.
So all these judges have to say, we'll see you September 8th, we'll see you September 8th, we'll see you September 8th.
Yeah. September 8th is going to be a busy-ass day in the courts.
It's going to be... And think about it. Think that bill gets signed, right? All it has to do is pass the governor's desk. And we're walking legal.
Yeah.
We're walking legal.
Well, that bill has to pass our house first before it can get to the governor's desk.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I've heard.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. It's just in general.
That's where I'm thinking, like, well, they could stick us over. You know, they said the first 100 days, and then they said, what was it?
Well, the first 100 days, everybody knew that wasn't going to happen. But at this point, they're putting all their weight into it.
Say it ain't going to happen, man. You know, it's fucked. Don't jerk my chain. You know? Don't jerk me.
I mean, there's nobody that's against it substantially.
Well,
to get it to not happen.
Well, like half the state still doesn't want it.
But like to like a ratio of like 60-40.
It's like 49-42, but they're somewhat undecided, according to the last poll I've seen, which is a majority, but
in favor,
but not a large majority, which is shocking.
But definitely in favor. The moreover is in favor.
Yeah, but that's not that good though.
Still,
you know, if it's 51% versus 49%,
still,
then you can't really do much with that, you know.
But you can make a noise. And if enough people hear that you got to vote to get legal weed, dude, people will vote.
Well, that's what got Murphy elected.
Yeah.
And it's taken, you know.
And I'm registered to vote, motherfucker. So all they gotta do is ask me the question.
I don't know. I still wouldn't get medical just because it's too much money.
I would. I could substantiate.
I'd rather have. I went to Denver, Colorado recently, guys.
Yeah, Chris went on an adventure, you guys. We went on all different kinds of adventures in the last 4 months.
4 days. Well, no, I'm sorry. It was in the last 4 months, yes, but it was only lasted for 4 days. I was down in Denver.
So what did you do in Denver? I saw you on Instagram Live with that smooth jazz show, which was tight as fuck, by the way, guys. Cool. I gotta tell you. It was pretty amazing looking and sounding.
The first day we went down there, we arrived at our hotel at about 5 a.m. And munched on some stuff in their little convenience shop, which is basically just a rack on the wall, and went to bed and woke up and walked right across the parking lot to a dispensary.
Yeah, I was gonna say, approximately how long did it take before you got to somewhere where you could buy something that you could get stoned from?
Well, so you know how like it is down in like Florida near Disney and shit, where they have that whole like area that's like far from everything else that's just hotels.
Yeah,
that's basically where this was. It was like on the outskirts of Denver, probably about 30 minutes out from the town center. Not town, but city center. They're just a bunch of fucking hotels, and there's one weed shop right next to our hotel. It's funny because we actually booked the hotel like 3 days before we went down. They were like, "Shit, we don't have a hotel. Book something." So we booked the cheapest place, and it turns out the place we booked was like located directly next to a dispensary, which is pretty sweet. Native Roots. Apparently, they're like a chain down there or something like that. And we picked up a cartridge, a vape pen for the cartridge, and then a little pack of J's for like $20, and that was about like a gram and a quarter in each in the full pack, which isn't too good. I mean, which isn't too bad rather.
Yeah.
The price for a gram, like a dub, was $10.
That's tight.
An ounce was like $150.
That's tight.
Yeah, straight off the shelf, quality buds, 1 ounce, $150.
What's the highest grade shit they had? Did you ask?
No, I don't really care. It's funny because. Well,
just to ask out of curiosity, that's what I would have done.
When I went to, I mean, they don't really say really a highest. They're not like rated on tiers. They just have like different strains, and they're each kind of like geared towards something. They only had like maybe like 9 different strains, because everything they had in the shops. I think this is true for most shops in Denver. Everything they have in the shops is grown like in house. May not literally in the house, but like from that company. So like you're not gonna have like. And you could, I guess there are probably some out there that have like 20 different strains, but interestingly enough, I don't think it hasn't come as far as like California has. Like California, you walk into a shop and there's like a fucking wall full of different strains. I guess Denver because it hasn't had it that long, they're not really at that level.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sweet dude. First day went to the Denver Botanical Garden. It's like one of the biggest gardens in the country.
Oh
And
my
it's
god.
fucking wild. Super cool shit. A lot of flowers and shit. A lot of plants. Like plants.
I love plants.
Plants are great. There's some ducks there.
Whack.
Yeah, not really part of the gardens. They just chill there.
Nice.
They were hanging around the food area, just kind of scouting out for chips and shit.
Because that's what they do.
Yeah. Then we went to a smoking lounge, which is more like a crack house for weed. Honestly, it's
Wow.
called iBake. And it was on the the outskirts of the town, next to a brake shop. Fucking
Wow.
Really dingy looking place.
Really?
I mean,
Sketch?
no, I wouldn't say a sketch because they're only smoking weed there, but it was just like not really a good atmosphere. I mean, in my
Smoking
opinion.
weed?
Yeah.
It's just smoking weed.
Just smoking weed out there.
Everybody, that's what everybody's doing. All the time. Just nobody's talking or anything.
No. I mean, people were talking to each other. You know,
Well,
little
just like-
cliques, I guess.
Oh wow.
But we were just in like random,
Place smoking weed.
Yeah. They had like torches out on the countertop and a bunch of rigs to use, and these people were getting just like dabbed the fuck out and just like sitting on computers and shit.
In Colorado.
It just seemed pretty lame, honestly. Like I wanted
Damn.
to go out and see the city, and we're sitting there just like playing chess,
Smoking weed.
and smoking a J. Yeah, it was alright. I mean,
Smoking weed.
I don't need to smoke that much weed. I can't see myself like going to a lounge like for when you're smoking a cigar, you could burn a cigar for like an hour and a half tops. But like that's a long ass time to smoke one cigar, and you can smoke another one right after that. And because you don't really like puff it like that, you could just chill in a lounge and smoke for a long ass time.
Yeah.
But weed, I mean, like we smoked that one like quarter gram J, and we were like, we're good.
Let me ask you something.
So we're just gonna sit here and play chess.
Was it good weed?
It's pretty good weed. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
That's
it's pretty
good.
good weed. That 1/4 gram J got us both like set
Schmacked.
for sure.
That's
So it's pretty good weed.
good. That's great.
Yeah. Second day, we went to where did we go? This like theme park they had down there that was kind of like a Six Flags knockoff called Litch's Gardens or something. Litch Gardens, and that was
Litch?
kind of cool. Like it was like a
Busch Gardens?
Litch Gardens.
Litch Gardens.
Yeah,
Sounds
Litch
like
Gardens.
Sounds like a ripoff of Busch Gardens.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, it's half water park, half theme park kind of
That's
thing.
that's
Yeah.
what Busch.
So we didn't go to the water park end, which is probably our loss because that was kind of fun, but we didn't have swimsuits.
Yeah.
But we did go to some roller coasters, whatever, some typical theme park shit. Nothing really that great,
Yeah.
but it was cool. And then we went from there to the aquarium, the Denver Aquarium,
Yeah.
and that was fucking cool. Fucking sea turtles swimming over our heads and shit, fucking sharks and shit,
That's tight.
big ass fish. Yeah,
That's really fucking tight, man.
yeah. And then they had a restaurant in the aquarium that faced like this giant fish tank
Yeah.
full of fish. We ate fish in front of the fish.
God damn, that's
Yeah.
savage.
Savage, dude.
That's savage.
Fucking brutal.
One step away from killing it yourself and eating it.
I felt bad about it, kind of, but at the same time, I was like, "This is some good ass fish."
This is just life.
And it wasn't like a.
But it's kind of disrespectful. It's disrespect because
it's
it's
hella
disrespect because you're underwater and you're in their world
Yeah.
and you're eating them
I was
in front of them.
I was disrespecting the fuck out of those fish.
And it's like we're in their world, so they're viewing us.
I don't think it was disrespect as much as dominance.
That's what I'm also saying.
Yeah.
It's not. It's just that's the
Yeah.
way of nature.
I was just like, I'm dominating you so hard, I'm eating your fucking brother in front of you,
Yeah.
and enjoying myself. Give
Yeah.
a shit about it.
Then a giant alligator comes through and just and then
Yeah.
you're like dead.
I mean, that did not happen, luckily.
Dude, like I hate those movies. I hate those movies where they have like the giant alligators or like the giant crazy sharks. Like after Jaws, I'm like I hate it. After Lake Placid, I hate it.
You don't like Sharknado?
After Anaconda, I hate it.
Anaconda was pretty badass.
Anaconda was pretty terrifying as a fucking little kid.
Yeah.
Watching J-Lo and fucking Ice Cube almost get eaten alive by a giant anaconda. Oh my god, terrifying.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
That snake was huge.
It was an anaconda. It was massive.
Pause. That
Giant
snake.
anaconda.
That snake was huge, but pause. You know what I mean? Like, it's.
Yeah.
It was bad.
One thing I would say is that, like, unlike the typical kind of like at museum or something like food cafeteria places that have like the worst fucking. Have you guys ever been to Liberty Science Center?
I've been there once.
Only once, dude. I go
Yeah.
like all the time. It's a great place. But for a center devoted to science, like something that's like you generally consider like highbrow, like really like knowledgeable, across like the epitome of intelligence. Their cafeteria is absolute shit. Their food is garbage. And you think to yourself, like, how can some... I mean, obviously it's scientists aren't working back there in the kitchen. Or maybe you should start doing that. Because your food's fucking terrible. He was like, Mike, I'd rather eat kids' cuisine than their food.
Me too.
If they had kids' cuisines for sale for $10, I'd pay that instead of their $5.
I think I probably ate salad when I went there. Salad with water. And it was Aquafina fucking water. And that pissed me off.
Why?
Because I hate Aquafina.
Yeah. Aquafina makes me nauseous. I don't know.
Aquafina's toilet water.
Is it really?
It's made by Coca-Cola.
Yeah, well...
It's the sweat runoff water of everything through that fucking...
I'm pretty sure it's just filtered water, like every other kind of tap water filtered water brand. No. You know, but Aquafina in particular just kind of tastes...
I've looked into it.
It's not toilet water. The toilet water is just tap water.
I've looked into it.
What did you look into? The toilet?
I looked into the content of Aquafina water bottles. And there's some shit in there that is like straight up chemicals.
They put salt.
No, it's not salt. It's like some type of other...
Well, they put sodium in it too.
Dioxide something.
Yeah, they do it for... They put minerals and shit in there for flavor, they say, but it's disgusting water. I'd rather drink fucking toilet water, actually.
That's disgusting. Mm-hmm. Someone shit in your mouth. Like, I don't dig that.
From the top of it, though.
But I mean, who am I kidding?
From the top of it, not from the toilet itself. From the you know...
I couldn't do that.
The back end. What do you mean?
I'd rather get hit in the head really hard.
How? Why?
I wouldn't drink toilet water.
Not even from the top end?
No.
Where it hasn't come in contact with fecal matter? No. Why not? Rather, what do you mean really hard? You mean like deathly hard?
Yeah.
Then you'd rather die than drink toilet water.
No, I wouldn't die. I'd rather
get
hit
in
in the
head
really
hard.
hard.
For fun.
I mean, I wouldn't. Sorry.
Man,
You're taking it really far.
Well,
I'm just kind of saying, I'd rather get hit in the head really hard.
You have to define how hard, though. If you're just like
a punch in the head.
Like punch in the head?
Yeah.
What if the dude had a ring on? What if it was
what
if it was like that UFC guy Chuck?
No, I wouldn't let him punch me in the head. He'd kill me.
Yeah.
He'd kill me.
Yeah.
So I'm not talking about like a punch in the head from him. I'm talking about a punch in the head from like an average human being.
What if the average human being instead decided to put your head in the toilet?
No.
Okay. Well. Never gotten what's that thing called? The swirly?
No.
No? Neither have I. It must suck.
Honestly, I got picked on a lot as a kid, but I swear on my life, nobody's ever given me a goddamn swirly.
I don't know anyone who's got.
Like, I hate to sound like tough and like get like real into it, but nobody in my life has ever given me a goddamn swirly, and that never happened to me. That would never have happened to me.
Neglected.
I'm getting very WWE wrestler promotional voice right now about it, but here's the thing: it never happened to me, and I like believe strictly in my heart that it was never going to happen to me my whole life.
I bet you most people get a swirly think that too.
But I've never had one.
Like
promise you.
Buy a cyanide capsule first. You're like, fuck that.
Yeah, I'd probably do that.
Just peace out.
Pop one of my teeth out and just bite down. I got my wisdom teeth taken out this whole time.
Nice.
My back right, my top right, I got taken out.
I need dental insurance.
So do I.
If anyone out there wants to give me some dental.
Yeah.
I'd be glad.
You want them to give you some dental?
Yeah. Or, you know, whatever way you want to take that. That's cool.
Very Kenny Blanchett about it.
Yeah. I got like 8 cavities.
That's great.
Yeah. They're not like bad.
That's not great, but yeah, absolutely. I know what you're talking about.
They don't hurt nothing. I found out at the dentist. I was going for a cleaning, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you got like 8 cavities." And I was like, "Really?"
They called.
Like,
I ignored. I just brushed. They called me. I ignored them.
Yeah.
I just brush my teeth every goddamn day, like twice a day.
Yeah.
With my charcoal toothpaste, and that's it.
Do you use floss?
Yes, I have the picks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Those are like super wasteful. You're killing the earth, man.
I recycle.
Okay, that's something. You hear that there's some states banning straws now?
For the cardboard ones? Or the paper ones or whatever they're doing now?
I think California's trying to ban straws in general, like plastic straws.
Like, well, they have paper and like the biodegradable ones now too. Yeah, so that's a thing.
You can get arrested for having straws in Cali.
Well, I mean, that's yeah. I don't think that's the
fine.
Extent of it, but you know,
fine is probably more likely.
It's probably like you get like a heavily slapped on the wrist type of thing.
I saw some pretty decent movies recently too.
Speak up on them.
Well, I don't know. Talk about Infinity War at all.
Infinity War is fucking tight.
Yeah.
I just bought it on Blu-ray the other day.
Nice.
I got to watching like 3/4 of it, and then I went to my girlfriend's house because I love hanging out with her, and I miss her all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that movie was put together quite nicely, and so far there's a lot of movies that are coming out very soon. That's something we could talk about, dude. You know, these movies that are coming out soon, like there's this Venom movie.
Ooh, yeah.
That looks fucking amazing with Tom Hardy. That's coming out.
Yeah.
Then there's the Shazam movie that's coming out. But then on the Marvel spectrum, you still got that Morbius movie, which is coming out with
Morbius?
yeah, with Jared Leto as Morbius, the living vampire.
Jared Leto, though.
But Morbius, the living vampire from Spider-Man the Animated Series, the cartoon.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, dude, he's metal. He wears a giant black coated vest, and he's like purple, and he's a vampire. His skin and his face are the same color.
Really?
I mean, his skin.
That's shocking.
His skin, his face, and his hair are the same color.
Holy shit, mine are too. Am I Morbius?
You might be Morbius.
Shit.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wow. Damn. I don't know who he was though. I remember watching the animated series, but I don't remember Morbius, the living vampire.
Look up Morbius, the living vampire from Spider-Man the Animated Series.
What do you mean? What are vampires not living?
Yeah, the undead. Spider-Man. Yeah. They are vampires. Are the undead. That is their lore.
See, I think we like define.
They get
the
bit,
undead.
then they die, and then they come back to life.
Ah, I remember this guy. Yeah.
So that's who Jared Leto's going to be playing.
So vampires get bit, they die, and then come back to life?
Yeah, but this guy stuck himself and injected himself with some stuff from a bat. Like what happened to Peter Parker, but like he changed the molecules in a way to work with a...
Or like what happened to that fucking...
a bat.
The dinosaur guy.
Dinosaur guy.
From Spider-Man as well.
Rhino?
No, that's a rhino. Rhinos aren't fucking dinosaurs, man.
I know. I know, but I'm trying to think of the closest thing to a
he's
dinosaur.
pterodactyl or something. I just know.
Falcon?
That's not a fucking. Is he Falcon? No, he's not a falcon. He's a pterodactyl.
No, he's not a pterodactyl, dude. He's a vulture. He's a vulture. The vulture.
No.
The vulture. He's an old man. And he zaps the life out of people and then gets younger.
No, man.
That's a thing from the show.
He's like a scientist who turns himself into a pterodactyl. Sauron.
Sauron?
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck Sauron is, to be completely 100% honest with you.
I just know him because there's a fucking image of him with talking to Spider-Man. Spider-Man's like, you could rewrite DNA on the fly and you're using to turn people into dinosaurs. With tech like that, you can cure cancer. And he comes back and he says, but I don't want to cure cancer. I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
That's 100% craziness.
And that's what he wants to do. You know, more power to you. He knows what he wants to do with life, you know.
Word.
That's important. Ooh.
Deleting my iCloud. So disrespectful.
Oh, dude, not to detract from movies real quick, but I recently found a nest of baby bunnies in my backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I remember we found them when they're like really, really tiny and their eyes weren't open yet. And kind of just put the grass. They almost put the bad side of a lawnmower. They actually survived that completely. Yeah. I remember he was mowing the lawn and he found them. So we just kind of covered them back up with the grass trimmings and left them there for a few days. And days turned in like a week or two. And then we went on vacation. And while we were on vacation, my dog killed them. Killed them all. Yeah. He just slaughtered them.
That's absolutely terrible. What's wrong with Mr. Spaghetti?
Nothing's wrong with him. He's doing perfectly. He's doing the job that he was bred and born to do.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
You like that?
I don't like being good at it, but I can't.
I would have
deny
just released
him
the bunnies somewhere
his predatory
else.
instinct. You know, he's a predator when it comes to that stuff.
Shit.
You can't just release him somewhere else because then they'll just die anyway.
I know, but still,
you have to kind of leave him there. Unfortunately,
give him a fighting chance.
Apparently, he was really happy about it too.
Oh, no.
And when we came out and saw him finished with the job,
God damn it,
he was like
Mr.
happy
Spaghetti.
as shit. He was like, I finally fucking did it. Aren't you proud of me? And we're like, no. No, we're not proud of you. I can't look at him the same way anymore. I don't know.
It's just Spaghetti.
I mean, he's still adorable, but
Your dog is crazy.
he's a terrier. They're bred to kill rodents.
It'd be nuts.
And these are rodents. They're wild bunnies.
Yeah, but still, the
Their mom
bunny.
dug a hole in my backyard, my brand new fucking sod, and buried her bunnies in my backyard.
Tough misery.
So, I should have probably just let him kill them earlier, honestly. Save him the life, of just living there. My mom probably came back and was like, "Where the fuck
stifling
to go?"
emotional pain.
Yeah. So how'd you like Infinity War, though?
Oh, Infinity War, dude, god damn it. Got me to every bit of end. Like, it made me gasp where I was supposed to gasp. It made me bulge my eyes out of my head when they were supposed to. It made me stop myself and hold my breath when it was supposed to. It was a roller coaster, and I dug every goddamn minute of it. But the ending made me hate Thanos so goddamn much, and he's a little punk-ass, mark-ass bitch.
Really?
Yes, fuck Thanos of Titan. And he's gonna get his ass beaten so fucking hard in this next Avengers movie, and I can't wait. But there's gonna be a giant sacrifice for this to occur, and I'm afraid. Because they're getting rid of somebody from the originals.
Well, a bunch of the cast are leaving, right?
Potentially. If they renew their contracts.
Okay. But aren't a couple of them just like, we're done? Like, we're not doing anymore? Like, Captain America isn't
I mean, he may pass. It happens. Yeah. But that actually should have happened in Civil War, but it didn't. Depending on which issue you read of the comic. There's an issue where Tony Stark dies.
Okay, but
where he uses the glove. He uses a replacement glove of the Infinity Stones to defeat Thanos.
Uh-huh.
And there is a dream sequence in where they arrest Thanos and they take him into the prison, and all of a sudden Captain America's like, wait a minute, this isn't how this is supposed to happen. And all of a sudden they're like, what are you talking about, Cap? Like, you sound crazy. And he's like, no, I'm not crazy, I know what I'm talking about. This is a fucking dream. Like, it's the time stone. Like,
okay.
No, he's like, it's the mind stone. It's the mind stone. It's messing with our minds. It's like a thing. Like, it's disrupting our, perception. And so the thing is that they all just start beating up on Thanos, and all of a sudden everything changes, and they're back on fucking Titan, and it's everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's everybody on Titan, like from everybody, like everyone, like it was reality. Like, and so like here's the thing.
I'm confused.
It's this whole story, but this is like, it's gonna be like a time thing.
Okay.
Like this movie's gonna be time related, because now you gotta remember Deadpool. With Deadpool 2.
Deadpool's not coming into the.
I mean the deal. Oh, that's another thing that went through, guys. The deal for Fox and Disney, the X-Men, Deadpool, and Fantastic Four thing that went through.
I am of the adamant belief that Deadpool cannot function in the Marvel Avengers universe.
I mean, they're bringing in Venom, Morbius, and Black Cat, and Silver Sable.
I'm not saying like in the universe as a whole, but I'm saying like in the actual Avengers movies, you're not going to see Deadpool as a character.
I think he'll be the toasty guy.
It's not Toasty.
It's Toasty.
Oh yes, it is Toasty. It's not.
It is Toasty.
You thought it was Whoopty.
Okay, well I'm agreeing. I'm
Whoopsie.
saying it's not. It's Toasty.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
I think Deadpool could be the Toasty guy. Like, you know how Stan Lee is Stan Lee?
Yeah.
Deadpool could be the Stan Lee.
I don't get it.
He's different characters in movies. Like, he can be a guy serving hot dogs in a costume as Deadpool. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you think they would disrupt their own universe that way?
No, I think they're having a good old grand time because they own their own studio and they can do whatever they want.
Stan Lee does it because he's actually a character in the universe.
Stan Lee's not even... This is another update. Stan Lee's not even doing his own in-person signings anymore. He's done.
He's like, he's basically done.
He's like 95 years old.
Yeah.
He's like old.
He's tapping out.
Yeah.
Of life soon.
Speaking of tapping out.
Of life?
It's 29 minutes.
Okay.
Mark.
Nice.
Is it though? Yeah. Okay. Is it the end?
No. Well, we got another one. We do 2, right?
You want to do 2?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm here. Might as well give you guys some more content for the next week. So we got 2. Well, now we're all fucked up though, because this is Thursday, and this is being published Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. So then the next one will be on what day?
What day will you be here?
I'm here like all week, basically. I'm here tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Not Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday too, because you're going on vacation, right?
Is that this week?
I think that's this week. That's why I didn't
no
work
shit.
last Wednesday.
I mean, it's the 16th. I
Where you
don't
going?
think so, bro. I think we're going to Avalon like we always do.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. That's next week.
No.
Yeah.
No, because I leave September 1st.
Oh wait, no. We probably switch so that
It's
when
2
that week
weeks.
comes, I will be working that Wednesday.
2 weeks from now, it'll be the 30th. And
No, I work this Wednesday coming up. You work next Wednesday. I work the Wednesday after that. And that's the weekend you're gone. The week you're gone.
You're going to be here Monday, Tuesday?
Yeah.
Put it on Monday.
Okay. So, yeah, Monday it is. Cool. Peace out, guys.
Peace out, you
See
guys.
You guys Monday.
Catch you soon.
Monday.
Monday.
Peace.